What's up, guys? Whale J. This is my AR as it currently sits, finally ready to get shot for the first time. In case you're wondering why in the world do I have this scope mounted so far forward, that's because the only optic I have available that I could put on it is a long eye relief scope that's really meant for my Mosin Nagant. That's something else. It's another project I have in the works. That's probably going to be a long time before it's ever done. I bought these, you can see that maybe, these bolt-on Picatinny rail sections from thecountryshed.com. Turns out they're UTG rails. They actually, believe it or not, look well made, well machined, but as you can see from, here, let me close this. As you can see from right here, they're not even close to lining up horizontally. So when I put my Magpul backup sights on it, they didn't even come close to matching up right. I mean, it was beyond the scope of adjustment. So what I had to do is I had to improvise, put this guy on here. It's a long eye relief scope, and this is how I'm going to shoot it today. I've got, here's the magazines I'm using. FDE windowed PMags, Gen 2. I've got some, well, right now this guy's loaded up with 20 rounds of, I don't know if you can see that or not, it's PMC bronze ammunition. First rounds. You guys fucking excited? I'm excited. I'm going to, yeah, you guys can't really see this very well. I've got it sitting in kind of a lead sled that my brother made a couple years ago. He doesn't seem too concerned about it, so I'm just going to be borrowing it today. I'm actually going to shoot the gun out of that today. I don't expect to get anything but really terrible groups out of it. I'll go into that in a minute. But for now, I'm just going to see if the thing will fire. Well, first test fire. Here's the brass from it. Ooh, it's still warm. Seems to have ejected fine. There's a little dimple right there. I don't really know if that's from the gun or if it's from where it hit. Good primer strike right in the center. I wonder if that's an issue. I don't know. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it. Well, first shot out of the AR is doing pretty good. There, you see that. First shot out of the AR didn't explode. Didn't blow up. He ejected fine. Bolt closed. Only fired one round out of it because, I mean, it's just first fire. I didn't want to get crazy or anything. But we'll finish off that, like the other 19 rounds of that magazine there, and I'll report back. Well, I already had a bullet not go off. Here it is. As soon as I happened, I just ejected it. As you can see, didn't fire. Does it have a... I can't get the camera to focus. It has a very light primer strike. You guys see that? Yeah, that'll have to be good enough. Well, I'm going to set this one aside right there. Still have a couple rounds left. I'm going to see how the rest of the bullets fire. Alright guys, I've got I think probably 4 rounds left in this gun. I'm going to fire them off for the camera here, just so you guys can see how it runs yourself. Oh, this is the thing I don't like about this trigger. As you can see, let me put it on safe. I was pulling on it, and it just flat out wouldn't go off. It's supposed to be a 4.5 pound 2-stage trigger, but sometimes when I have it on safe and then I click it off of safe, it doesn't. It goes nowhere close to 4.5 pounds. It's closer to like 12 or something. I don't know. That's just something on this trigger I'll have to either figure out what I'm doing wrong, or I'll just have to replace it with a mil-spec or better trigger. Although it's supposed to be better than mil-spec, right now it's kind of unreliable, so I mean, whatever. Alright, final shots. Well, that was the last rounds out of that gun.